y'all? What is up? Happy Friday. Let me send this shit out to a few people. Hey. Happy Friday, guys. How y'all doing? Where is... Hi. I'm just sending this out to a few people. Hey, Johnny. What's up, boof? What y'all up to? Johnny, we're gonna get into that because that's all I've been bumping since I woke up this morning. So we gonna get into that, okay? Because I have a few. I had to narrow it down to like 6 of my favorite songs, and my homegirl gonna jump on here. We're gonna review this album a little bit, talk about some other shit. Johnny, did you miss me? I was gone for like 2 weeks. You better have missed me. You know, she definitely didn't disappoint. It's been 5 years I've been waiting for a fucking SZA album. So, she definitely didn't disappoint. My opinion. Happy Thanksgiving. Was I here? Oh no, I wasn't here before. You missed me so bad. I know. Happy Thanksgiving. Merry Christmas. I ain't gonna be here on Christmas. Happy New Year. All that good shit. What you been up to? I'm sending this to everybody and their mama right now. Let's see. Bottom half of the album? Wait, what do you mean? I feel like a bimbo. Like, what do you mean the bottom half? So it's the end of the album? Listen, the entire album was beautiful. There's nothing I love more than a good balance of emotions and feminine toxicity. A nice balance. You know what I mean? Like, I love you, but I will cut you. That's my love language. You know what I mean? Like, don't make me do it. I will do it if need be, but I don't want to resort to that. Like, I want to love you. I don't want to choose violence. So just love me back, and we good. But don't love me like too much. You know what I mean? Like, love me a little here, then leave me alone for like 2 or 3 days, then love me again. Yeah. The first thing, yo. Carla, what was the first thing I told you this morning? I get too simpy. She said some shit on the album that was like, what was it that she said? Oh my God, I forgot. Fuck. I was like, oh my God. She touched my soul. I'm all about chaos. She can't be talking to me like this. Johnny's stupid, not simpy. How you simping mad early in the morning as soon as you wake up, Johnny? Not you. But but yeah, I love a good balance. You know what I mean? Like emotions, growth, and female toxicity. You know what I mean? I'm not condoning like toxicity or anything like that, but I like all that violence. Give me dysfunction. That's what she said. There we go. Damn. And I found out, most of y'all ain't gonna like me for this because I know how a lot of people hate astrology, but I did know that Sis is a Scorpio, right? Which makes a lot of sense. But then I found out that her moon sign is actually in Pisces. So it actually made so much more sense. So, you know, do with that information what you will. I was like, oh, I get it. I get it. I get it now. Yeah. Hey, Yash. So, yeah, she is. She definitely is. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. I'm gonna, I have an addictive personality. So once I like something, like I gotta keep having more of it, like continuously. And then I get tired of it really quickly. Any of y'all like that? Like, I'm like that, you know? Like, I like it so much for a short period of time, and then I'm tired of it. That's just with anything. I get bored and tired really quickly of things. Whatever. It is. It is. But, I'm glad. It seems like she sold a lot. Just in one day in 24 hours. And I just found out today that she used to date Drake. I had no idea she dated Drake years ago. And she was kind of shading him a little bit too. She did an interview where supposedly she said that Drake is like Regina George from Mean Girls. He's very passive aggressive. I see it. I love Drake, but I see it. I don't know. Hey, boo. Yes, Johnny, same shit I said. I was like, oh shit. I looked it up, and apparently they dated briefly like years ago. So they're both Scorpios, Johnny. They're both fucking Scorpios. Anyway, yeah, they dated briefly, and she recently did an interview where she kind of shaded him and said that he was like Regina George from Mean Girls. And if you guys see Mean Girls, you know that Regina George was a bitch. So I don't know if she was trying to say that Drake is a bitch, but yeah. Yeah, I remember when he dated Serena, his freaking ass was at the fucking US Open games. That's one thing he gonna do though. He gonna support the bitch he fucking. That's one thing I'm gonna give him. If you really look back at his history, like, you'll see that Drake will support the bitches he fucking. He gonna show up at that show. He gonna be backstage. He gonna be at that game. He gonna be courtside. All that shit. He gonna do that. I give him that much though. Like, you not just fucking me. You supporting me. You know what I'm saying? You showing up for my shit. He don't know shit about tennis, right? He had fucking Chubbs next to him telling him what the fuck. What's good, Jay? Hi, Lexi boo. So, my guest is late, but we gonna ramble till she gets here. Yeah, but I like to be a man that's gonna support me. You know what I'm saying? Like, all right, we fucking, but you could show up for my shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing wrong with that. Support is free, right? So I'm drinking wine tonight. Are y'all drinking anything? Y'all smoking anything? I'm drinking pink Moscato, Sutter Home. They're not paying me, so pink Moscato. And by the end of this live, this bottle will most likely be gone. So, what do you guys think about TJ Holmes and Amy Roback? So, they had a little work affair going on. They were both suspended. Now, apparently, she's going to be coming back, but he's not coming back. Shocker. he already had been having an affair previously years ago or whatever with another coworker. And I don't know about y'all, but I don't know. I was kind of liking the little sexual chemistry that they had. I saw a little compilation video where they would show them together and they were training together for the marathon. And I don't know, man. It might sound fucked up, but I don't know. They had a lot of sexual chemistry. Who are we to get in the middle of love, right? Don't let a little relationship stop you from finding the love of your life. I don't mean that. Black men taking L's to snow bunnies at the end of 2022. Johnny, y'all been taking L's to snow bunnies for a while now. That fucking white women are your kryptonite. Let the adults be adults and adulting. Jay, you see? I agree with you. I agree. I'm with you on that. Just let them be. Like, who hasn't had... Listen. We are all employed in here, right? I'm guessing we are, whatever. If you're not, that's cool. But we, at some point or another, spend a lot of time, a lot of hours at our job, right? And we always get close to someone of the opposite sex at work. If you work with women at your job or with men, whatever. I work in a hospital where I have spent 16 hours with people, right? So, I mean, it's inevitable for you to find a connection or a chemistry with someone that you work with. Like, come on. I'm just saying. And this shit looked like it was spicy. I don't know. They had too much, like... Do patients flirt like a motherfucker? Occasionally, yes, the men do flirt. And sometimes I don't know if they're flirting because I'm cute or they're flirting because they want me to expedite them. You know what I mean? So, I don't know. It's tricky. Because they could be doing that shit too. Like, let me try to, They be like, yo, Fat Joe my favorite rapper too. They ain't gonna get nowhere with that. Now, they say Remy Ma, maybe. Like getting paid by we could getting by that. Exactly. And it happens like that. Like, at some point or another, unless you're like really, really like self-disciplined and you have self-control, at some point or another, you've had some type of attraction, some type of like affair, some type of relationship, some type of sneaky link at work. I don't want to hear nothing about nothing. Y'all lying if y'all say no. We all did it at some point. Maybe even if it was once. Maybe it was like if you got head or you gave head or a kiss or whatever. You did it. My thing is, I'm still kind of sketchy about whether they were still married. Right. Yo, Jay, that's how it starts. That's how it starts. It starts with going to lunch together. Sorry. Yeah, Johnny. Hey. It starts with going to lunch with one another, right? Then they start paying for your lunch. And then it could be like, yo, I'm going to give you a ride home. It could be all that shit. And as soon as you know it, backseat, windows up. I'm not saying from personal experience. I'm just saying. I've heard stories. All right. My girl is here. Come on. You're not going to buy lunch for anyone that's not your girl? I don't believe it, Johnny. I don't believe it. Seven years ago with who? With TJ and Amy? Ash, you gotta request it, babe. Or before. If we weren't condoms, I ain't getting no lunch. Johnny, how long do you wait before you fuck a girl raw? Now I'm gonna dig into you. Now I got questions. If she base, she getting all that Chick-fil-A. Oh shit, that shit rhymes. If she base, she getting all the Chick-fil-A. You're a fool. I want to know, how long do you wait? What? Wait, 7 years and they still had that fucking chemistry? He was beating that shit down. You heard me? Beating it down. I want to hear, how long do you wait, Johnny? Stop skipping around the fucking question. How long do you wait before you hit it raw? Hola. How?
I can, hold on. Okay, because the volume went down for a second. I can't
Yo,
hear.
nothing like a job holiday party and open bar. That is a fact. That's why I don't go to them holiday parties no more at work.
So what was I talking about?
So we were talking about the whole TJ Holmes and Amy, you know, from Good Morning America. Good Morning America. The wine getting to me. That they were having in there.
Oh. Yeah, I stopped watching that a while ago. We haven't been talking about something good in a minute, so.
But they were having an affair. A black man and a white woman at the job. They were the anchors.
Oh, was it? That's the Oh, that's the thing that's going around on Instagram. I had no idea who they were talking about. I'm like, who are these people? So it's the Caucasian woman and the black man.
They suspended both of them. But now she's coming back, but he's staying suspended. I don't understand why.
Because he's black. The same thing how they're treating Chris Brown is because he's black. The same way how they treating Will Smith is because he's black. The same way they're treating R. Kelly is because he's black. There's a lot of things going around because
Hold on
a
second. You
That's
said R. Kelly. R. Kelly dropped the album? A surprise?
Yeah. No, I'm talking about his arrest, because it should be more people like him in jail, but they only got R. Kelly
today, like a surprise album.
The album is called I Admitted It, which is, I don't understand, why would you put that out there? That's just, I guess, for publicity, I guess for attention, I guess so he won't fall off, so to get people still talking about him. It's a lot of things that I think that people are doing just to stay active, is to make themselves noticed by doing some fugazi ass shit.
You know what? I haven't seen Umar on the Breakfast Club. I'm gonna look at it tonight or tomorrow, but I did hear that it's really good, so I'm gonna take a look at it. No.
The album?
No. No, he said Umar Johnson. He was on the Breakfast Club this morning. Hell no. No. So, boo, I know who you are. But tell everyone who you are, girl.
Yes. Hi, everybody. My name is Ashley. You guys call me Savage. My Instagram is It's The Eyes. It's spelled ITSTHEYEZ. So when you try to pronounce it, you're going to try to say It's The Eyes.
And where you from? You from New York?
I'm from New York.
Oh.
They should already know. I'm from New York, Queens.
I'm like,
born in Queens, New York, raised in Brooklyn. Yeah. Oh, the hell? Listen, I will never, and I'm sorry for whomever is on here that's from Baltimore. I'm not repping Baltimore. I will never rep this city. I will never rep Maryland. I just moved out here, and no, absolutely not. New York all day.
I had my thing, my roadcaster on connected. I was like,
oh yeah. Like, for real, no, that ass, because no. The city out here is treacherous. All right.
So before we get into the SZA album, because I'm a big SZA fan. I know you are a SZA fan. Where did she go? Sunny Queen. She was raised out in Brooklyn. Doing it. Wow. Right. She'll be back. So anyway, back to the co-workers. Yeah. I don't know what's going to come. I don't think it's fair. I don't think it's fair for her to be able to go back to her job, and he has to stay suspended. I think it's fucked up. All right, she's coming back on. Welcome back.
It was a call coming through, and I tried to swipe up, and it just swiped the whole thing off.
Stop calling Ashley right now.
Right? Like, I'm like, oh my goodness. No, first of all, nobody calls me, so at this time it's inappropriate. Stop calling me. Don't call me.
Put your phone on DND. That's it.
You know, that's what I'm about to do.
Everything.
Yup. I normally have it on personal do not disturb or focus, but it's all day. My phone doesn't ring. I don't receive text. I do receive text messages, but I don't receive like the whole notification thing. Instagram too. So whenever I check my phone is when I know that it's available. Because you know.
All right. Since we were talking about the Anchor affair, whatever. Have you ever had a relationship at the job with a coworker? Yay or nay?
While we were working or after?
You take your pick, whichever portion of the question you want to answer. I would rather hear why you guys are working.
It wasn't a coworker, it was the manager.
It was the manager at the job.
Yeah. I think I was 21, 22. I was working at Walmart overnight. Yeah, I was fucking with the manager because my ass was always late. So I wouldn't punch him. He punched in for me.
The perks.
And the crazy thing is I wasn't giving him no goodies. I was just, being flirtatious and friendly Aquarius. So that's just what it is.
He was cute though? Or no, he was...
He was Indian and short.
Oh my God. I had a few Indian managers. No offense, I ain't got no Indians in here, but regardless.
Okay. Would he be seen outside with me in public? No.
Yo, I've had Indian managers, and they're so easy to like, all you gotta do is show them a little attention. That shit is so true. You never have to give up the goodies with them.
The only thing is because he was really, really, really shorter than me, and I'm not that tall.
You're
so
not. He was shorter than you?
Yes, he was shorter than me, and he was very petite. Like, it was bad. Like, no. And then people already suspected that we were, messing with each other because I used to get ride homes. But I drove, so it didn't
Wait,
really
so how tall was he?
I'm 5'5", so he was like about probably 5'3", I think. I don't know.
5'3"?
Picture Bow Wow.
Bow Wow.
Picture. Why are you doing this, yo? Picture Bow Wow. Like, I'm being so serious right now. Picture Bow Wow.
Yo, I don't even think Bow Wow is 5'3". Bow Wow's at
Is he like
5'5".
he was like 4'10" when Bow Wow first came out.
Oh, I was gonna say Bow Wow when he
so
first
if he grew a little bit, he didn't grow that much. He did not grow that much. I mean, I didn't grow that much after high school, so absolutely not.
Yo, I'm freaking dead. That's so funny. She's like, Bow Wow, yeah, the other Bow Wow. All right.
Yeah.
I have had work, I don't want to say relationships. We're going to say work situations.
Yeah, it was
not too many. Yeah, not too many because it's just, I don't like mess. I don't like no drama. So, I have this thing where like,
I can't take nobody seriously. Like at the workplace, I could not because number one, always notice that they gossip too much. Someone is always talking about something for no reason. Yeah. Honestly speaking, off topic, the first time I arrived at Walmart, it was already a suspect like, oh, she talked to that nigga because I knew someone outside of work. And I guess because I give off a friendly demeanor, they think my friendliness is flirtatious. And I'm just like, this is the bro. Like, bro. Like, I don't have no type of sexual interactions or any feelings toward this man. But let somebody else tell it. It was like, oh, they fucking. And anytime I hear something, I would just look. And I just wouldn't say nothing because I know how I could get. But yeah, the workplace is very messy. There's no need and we're not doing any of that. Sorry. I work with you, go to school with you. Sorry, not during business hours.
Yeah, now it's like, because I don't want that whole drama shit, and then it's always like, I've seen situations, not me personally, but I've seen situations where, like, the guy's messing with more than one girl at the job,
Mm-hmm.
and then they find out, and then it's like a whole big mess, and it's like, yo, or if bitches get crazy, they think you fucking the dude that they fucking, and then they start wilding out, and I don't want none of
Man,
that shit, because
I got
I'll
stories.
lose my
My story.
job.
Not my stories, but I got stories. Especially, bruh. My 20s was lit. My childhood was lit. My 20s was lit. I was outside before outside was outside.
Now we old. Now we want to be inside. I don't know about you, but now I'm
It's
like,
not
I want
even
to be.
like that. It's not even about being old. It's too cold, and the way how the world is set up right now is completely different. Like, people talk too much. Why are you talking, and why are you bragging on things like that? We don't brag about doing shit like that. Why would you do that? Why? Absolutely not. But no, I've seen somebody that was like dealing with one chick during the night shift, and then the day shift they was, yeah. So it got messy because the day shift wanted to become the night shift, and he thought that the night shift was going to quit. Baby, it was messy. Cops came. They was fighting. Walmart wasn't open till like probably like, I'm gonna say like 10 o'clock in the morning. Normally,
Yeah.
Walmart opens soon as we're done putting up all the stuff on the shelves. It was bad. It was bad. I could go on for days about that. Yeah.
That's one thing. One thing I don't like. Don't come to me. Don't
Yo,
come to me as a motherfucking woman. Like, don't do it. Don't
I
do
ain't got no shame. I
it.
did it before.
Don't.
I did it. I did it one time.
Listen, I get it. Old me, hell's
Did it.
yeah. Like, I'll be the one to fucking blow your ass up. Like, yeah, well, now it's like, yo, don't do it. I feel
I'm the
like
type
you
of
don't have to
person
ask
to,
me any questions, though. Like, I
right.
feel like your man is the one that got to answer those questions.
I would have been that. I was that messy type of person. Like, if you would have asked me any questions, if you thought that I was doing something and I really wasn't, I'm gonna tell you guys, yes, I was, just to piss you off. Because how dare you? Why are you coming to me asking me these questions? For why? And so
For
it's
why?
not it's not it's not it's not in your good interest to come to me and be like, so you and my man is, yeah, we are. Whole time I don't know. Oh, I have no idea who you talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Just because. Like,
Oh my God. She said, I'm gonna blow the spot up. Lonnie,
yeah, that
I
part.
can't with you. And
Because,
not answer questions. Yo, that shit happened to me at the workplace. Somebody pressing me about their man, and I wasn't. And I was just trying to be cool,
mm-mm,
like, yo, nah, that's not happening, blah, blah, blah. You know what I'm saying? Trying to, like, I had my mindset on being a woman. Like, I understand her pain. She bad. She thinks something's going on. Is not.
mm-mm.
So I was like, no, nothing going on. Like, trust me, I'm
Fuck
not. I'm
that.
not. But then she said some shit like, yo, I'm going to tell everybody that you a hoe at the job. This is what she said.
So you
Baby.
threatening now?
She was like, I'm going to tell, we on the clock. She was like, I'm going to tell everybody you a hoe.
You won't be.
She was like, you lucky we at work because I'll punch you in your motherfucking face.
Oh, you threatening me? Oh, okay. See me when we
Girl.
see me clock out. Hold that same energy. Okay, Susan.
Like,
See you later.
I turned French real quick. Excusez-moi? Like, what? What did you just say to me?
People, when they see civilized, well-mannered women in the workplace, they don't think that we have another side. We are from New York. We are always going to have that other side.
Mm-hmm.
Call it what you want. We're going to always be that bitch. That's just what it is.
Press my imaginary.
Like the
Wow, girl, I had a whole bitch try to find me at work because I copped her man. Yo, I just, I
absolutely.
did not get fired for that fight. Yeah,
Absolutely.
I will not, I will not be able to finish the story because, purposes of the internet, but
Yeah, people be in mouth too.
Yeah. Exactly.
I already know.
So, Savage.
Yeah.
SZA, what did you think of the new album? I know you told me through text.
I'm gonna be honestly speaking, I wish that this album came out in the beginning of 2022, like the end of 2021 into 2022. Why? Because that album puts you in a mood. It puts you in the past tense mood. Like almost every song, especially with the F2F and what's the other one? It's the last two songs. I don't know all the titles, but I know the
Forgive
other.
Less.
Forgive Less. Yep, that
Forgive
one.
Less.
That
Forgive
one
Less.
right there. And Kill Bill, I felt it.
But we gonna get into it because I got my favorite tracks and I got my favorite line from each track. It was hard to find a line for each track, but I found one line from each track that we can kind of go over. All right, so we're gonna start off from the top. Track number 1, SOS, and the line that reads, "Punk ass try to replace me. Stakes are too high."
That's how I felt.
Because I want to know who hurt her though. Like who hurt her that
people
she created
not
this
know
album?
She tells us she's not. I'm gonna say this: SZA has been getting her heart broken ever since she started. Ever since SoundCloud. Like I wasn't even getting my heart broken back then, but I related to those songs from previous situations. But as she got older and just kept growing, it sounds like she's been getting her heart broke a lot. I'm not in that mindset right now. I don't want to go back. I don't want to relive that shit because I'm gonna get angry and I'm gonna text that nigga up like, "You bitch, motherfucking asshole, you stupid." Like I'm really gonna go off, but I don't want to because I'm trying to be similar. I'm trying to be, healed, but I'm still healing. So
you still in the process. You're like, I don't want to go back to those initial feelings, like, because there's stages to it. To the healing. So there's the anger. You're angry for so long, and then you're getting over the anger, and you kind of feeling a little bit like, this wasn't such a bad thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
then you stay in that little.
You fucking start crying the next 2 days, and then you back, fuck that nigga, and then the next 5 days. Listen, it's a process.
It is.
When you are healing, you're never fully healed. You're just trying to suppress those feelings and just trying to move on, and that's okay as long as you don't try to go back to the bullshit or try to accept that, oh, people change. No, not entirely, because a thief is always going to be a thief. They just limit to what they steal now. A liar is a liar because they have no reason to tell the truth. If someone believes their lie, they start to believe they lie. That's just how it goes. And a cheater is always going to be a cheater. They just probably cheat less or cheat better. That's just how I see it.
Damn, I'm on the fence about it, right? Because I do agree with you that about people changing. If you would have asked me maybe like 5 or 6 years ago, I would probably be a little bit more naive and be like, of course people change and this and that. And like,
right.
And it's true. It is true what you said. Like, I feel, this is just my opinion, that people they learn to hide who they really are a little better. Right? Because some people might see that real them and they're like, oh shit, I gotta find a way to kind of masquerade this shit a little bit better.
Yep.
So that's kind of how I feel. I'm like, their true selves and their true intentions like always lies dormant, right? And then they portray like this person, this character. That's just my opinion. I don't know. I feel like I have trust issues. So who the fuck knows? Maybe it's just that.
But all do, especially after going you don't have to go through a heartbreak. You could go through a friendship breakup. That I feel like that's the worst because you confided in that friend for years, and they know a lot of things about you, and then the whole time they really wasn't for you or about you. They just envied you, and that's just a slap in the face. You really want to do damage, but it's not gonna get nowhere because it's not worth you getting locked up. It's not worth you missing out on life. Like, to really grow, to not stoop down to that level of beating somebody's ass. I'm proud of myself because I kid you not, I'm getting in my car, I'm pulling up to your house. Yo, come outside real quick. Come outside.
Yeah. It's crazy because I'm the same way too. Like, I'm super like impulsive and I've learned to control that a lot, but I'm very much like with the shits pulling up, like, what's up?
I definitely will.
Right. And it's just like, yo, at some point, I'm just like, I don't want to take it there, because to me, it's very draining, like physically, mentally, spiritually, on my soul, to take it there to that level, because I'm very fucking like, I'm ruthless when I'm fucking mad. Like when I'm at red and I'm seeing red, it's fucking tiring. And
it doesn't
afterwards,
matter.
yeah, and then afterwards, I'm always like, why? Like, why did I let that person get the best of me that way? You know what I'm saying? So
they get under our skin on purpose. They know exactly what to say, how to say it, when to say it.
Yeah.
And it just like, I actually gave a fuck about you, you actually gave a fuck about me, or you pretended to, and then now we're on the verge of I hate you, you hate me type shit. Now I want to fight you. How did we get here? And it's because of what somebody did. No one knows the cause and effect to shit. They just know the effect, and they call us crazy for acting how we acting, but it's disrespectful. Why must you feel like you need to disrespect me? You want me to slap the shit out you. That's just what you want. They want to get angry. They want us to get in our feelings. They want us to get emotional because they like that. Men like that. The whole women fighting over them type shit. I'm not doing that.
Definitely not. No. I'm not doing that shit.
No. Nope. Fucking not. No.
So this line. Oh, there goes my earring. SOS. Punk ass shot of a place. These stakes are too high. I'm gonna be honest with you. I never really, in my relationships, I've never really given a fuck who they with after me, because if I left, it's because I'm over it. Like, I'm already checked out, and this is just from my previous relations. I was already checked out before I actually left. So when I actually left, I didn't give a fuck anymore. So once I don't give a fuck, like, I don't care who you see, who you date, who you fuck. Like, I don't even care. It's more power to you. Like, whatever, whoever you date, whoever decides to deal with your shit now, like, that's on them. That's
the thing. So she probably didn't leave, so that's why she said
they
what
probably
she
left.
They probably decided to call it quits mutually, or it just became too, what's that word? Too much for them to do each other. Like when it starts to become mentally draining, and you around a person and you just really don't feel the same. You're not happy. You're miserable. It's time to go. But it's like you don't want to be alone, so you just settle for that shit.
Yeah.
She was settled.
And that sucks.
And then now she sees that the person that she was with is like giving the best version of himself to another female, and it's just like,
no, that is like that. Crazy.
That's the upsetting part, is that you to fix crazy. Yourself and be better for somebody else, when that's what the person that you were with asked you to do. So if I gotta ask you to do shit, you're not meant for me. I don't have to ask. It should be known. You should already know what you need to do. How you got me is how you need to continue to keep me. So if you stop doing that, you lacking. And I'm gonna start packing. I'm out. I'm not staying. Not staying. I've learned my lesson. I'm not staying.
MC Ash.
I'm not staying.
You lacking? I'm packing. Like, you heard that?
Right. I'm not giving no chances. And I feel like that's how she felt. Like, I'm not giving them more chances, but it's crazy how you try to replace me, though, with a lesser version of me. So it's like, you know,
with a Wish.com version of me, right?
Yeah, no, like I'm it's not even worth it, because 9 times out of 10, he may put on this persona of being better for her, but it's an image, because now they posting stuff, they look happy, but in reality, we only see what they want us to see. Whole time she probably crying in the motherfucking bathroom because maybe she found out that he was fucking with somebody at the workplace, aka work wife. So it goes hand in hand. We do not know what everybody else is going through after us. We just assume so because they just seem happy. In reality, they not. They're really not. I ain't gonna hold you. They not.
It's anybody always like that.
I say that. I'm gonna say that, and I sound conceited.
No, because it's not conceited. It's confident.
I'm conceited though.
Confident when you say that shit. Okay,
no,
I love it. And there's nothing I love more than a confident woman that loves herself. Like, talk that shit.
So I'm gonna say this. When it comes to SZA, she knows she's that woman. So she's speaking from experience. She's speaking from her past. But I just feel like she's not over certain things. So her music is her pain. That's just how it is, and that's why we like it.
So
we can
relate a creative expression.
Yeah. So honestly, anybody after me is trash. Nothing but you. I was doing more than what you are actually receiving. You just thought you was going to be able to get better. Because you fumbled. People fumble people all the time. I'm sorry. It's not going to happen. I say that because they try to circle back the whole time they're in a relationship, or they either married or they in a situationship, and it's just and like
they realize they fucked up.
You really think that I'm about to just circle back on you? I think the fuck not. I'm sorry. And the crazy thing is about it, I make them sweat. Like, I pretend that I'm interested, and the whole time I'm like, nigga, fuck you. I don't give a fuck. You be on my Instagram. I'm like, oh my God, I can't wait to see you. The whole time I'm posting me outside on a date or hanging out with somebody else. It's just like, well, I thought she said she loved me. Yeah, I thought you said you love me too. Now what? You lied, and I lied too.
Listen,
I look back. I need to. I feel better.
I was gonna say that right now. I'm like, Ash, this is gonna sound real toxic, but I'm very vengeful. Like, I really be trying to like hold that shit back, because I'll take it to the full extent. And I'm like, yo, I really don't want to do that, because I'm gonna go against my morals and shit, the very little morals I do have. But
that shit.
I'm gonna go against my morals.
I'm gonna find out,
but I'm gonna let them. One thing about me is my ancestors always look out for me, right? So down the road, they're always gonna get this. Always. When I tell you that my exes are not doing better in life than I am, they're not. And I'm not saying that to talk shit. I'm saying that because it's a fact. You know what I mean? So it's like, what have you done to deserve that? Because karma is real. So what have you done to deserve that shit? You know what I mean? It is what it is. So
honestly speaking, I could literally count on one hand, including friends that I thought that were friends. They're not doing better than me. They don't even look better than me. They look dreadful. They look sad. They look pathetic.
Let's not get into that, girl.
I say that because the whole time you wanted to be me, and that shit is weird. Sometimes I don't want to be me, so why would you want to be me? Like, what? I'm confused.
That shit got dark.
like, okay, psychotic bitch.
All right, so we're gonna get to song number 2, which is also one of mine. It's top 3 for me. So it's track 2, Kill Bill, and she says, I might kill my ex. I still love him though, but I'd rather be in jail than alone. I can't relate to those sentiments. Like, I currently feel like I would want to kill my ex, but I mean, like, in the moment when they did something that was really fucked up, I could have like really like really hurt them. You know what I mean? And we're not gonna use the K word, but I could have really hurt them out of anger just because like they did something in the moment. And that was, I'm putting myself back in that moment,
on some Tyler Perry shit. Get
right.
a pot of grits and just pour it on them real quick, you know. Get a little 1st degree burn. It's not nothing.
Yeah. Remember what was the Tyler Perry movie where they put the baby oil on the floor and he came out the shower, he was slipping and she beat him with the pan?
Was that the Tyler Perry? No, that was This Christmas.
Was it?
With Chris Brown. Yeah, it was This Christmas with Chris Brown.
Okay.
The husband took, what was it, the Cadillac? He said that he had a business trip to go on to, and he ended up going
Regina King.
Yep.
Regina King and the guy. He was cute though.
When he came to the house, he was like, "Yo, baby, where the car?" He was like, "The Mississippi River." He was like, "Huh?" And the whole time she pouring the baby oil on the floor.
Yes.
Oh, this bitch crazy.
Yeah, that one. And she beat the shit out of him with the pan.
He could not get I'm laughing because I would want to do something like that. I ain't gonna hold you. I would do something like that.
He's a man, you know what I'm saying? You gotta kind of bring him down so you can fuck him up.
Because you lie too much, and then you got me over here taking care of these kids, nigga. You going to see some white bitch? Oh, I got you. I'm gonna beat you to the white meat show. How about that?
Yeah, so I can relate to having felt that at some, not anything current because I'm single, you know, but Yeah, definitely at some point. I know I definitely did feel that.
I'm gonna say single is not the way, but it's better than being toyed with, honestly, because we're all over getting our emotions taken advantage of, expressing ourselves. We're not being properly understood now. So if I'm kind of nonchalant, it's because it's not worth me explaining. You sound bored. So
Yeah.
I guess you could say I'm at the phase where I'm an asshole. If I know that you like me, I'm going to try my hardest to make you not like me. And if you still like me, then you can stay.
I can't. I'm just at a point where I'm just not interested in really like hopping into the whole dating game.
Nope.
And just just I'm not saying like get to know someone new, but I'm just not with it. I feel like I have so many other things that I want to do, right? With myself, with the podcast, with my decision. There's just so many things that I have lined up
That you could
and so many goals that I want to accomplish. And I really do feel like dick is a fucking distraction.
It
It
is.
really is.
It is.
You know what I'm saying? Because why would I invest time and energy into someone when they're gonna want my time, right? They're gonna want to hang out, they're gonna want to go out, they're gonna want to do this, want to do that. And in reality, it's like, yo, there's times when I can't do that. Right. I'm not gonna want to do that because I could kind of just be at home sitting down and writing. I could be figuring out doing something productive, working on my shit, and I'm here laid up with you and fucking and doing this and that. So
I think men know that sometimes they can be a distraction because men are the most envious as well, especially with their own kind. They be jealous of bros, they be jealous of their homies, their brothers, their fathers, and jealous of their girls. Whereas they see that this woman is doing something with herself, he know damn well that his ass don't need to be fucking with her because he don't have nothing to offer.
Yeah.
And this is my motto, and I learned this. You wouldn't know that broke dick is the best dick if you stop fucking with broke niggas. That saying that goes around, broke niggas have the best dick. But you wouldn't know that if you wasn't fucking with him and you knew that he was broke. Why would you fuck with him and then you crying because you fuck with him? You're stupid. You need to stop it. Cut it out. Grow up.
Oh my God.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Stay away from broke dick, y'all. Stay away from broke dick.
Absolutely fucking not.
Okay, track number 3. Seek and destroy. So, SZA said, chasing fat ass and fake connections. Chasing facades in all directions.
She contradicted herself.
How so?
Because she just had surgery.
She did. She had a BBL.
And this is my opinion. People could dislike me, hate me. I really don't give a damn. But that just kind of put my radar of her standards up here a little bit lower. Because you talked about these girls previously in your songs. And then now you're talking about them again. But you became that girl. That's contradicting. No.
You're right. Because even before that, even before Control, like on Control, she talked about that, about a guy leaving her for prettier women. Like, she was talking about her ass, like, lie to me that my ass got fatter when it didn't. You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
she herself.
And it's crazy because a lot of times, and this is just some conversations that I've had with men, like, that's just something that it's a fantasy for them. In reality, they don't give a fuck about that.
Bruh, that shit wasn't really popping in the 90s. That shit was not popping in the 90s. That shit was not the wave in the 90s. We niggas was talking about Nia Long, Halle Berry, Sanaa Lathan. These were slender women. They didn't have the bootylicious booty. Beyonce talked about bootylicious. She didn't have no bootylicious booty. Like, it's all a facade. Right. And these women that continue to go that direction to alter themselves because they want that image, kudos to you. I'm not gonna bash you, but at the same time, it's like, are you really doing it for yourself, or are you really doing it for the attention? I don't care what nobody is, for the attention. Because if you were fine before and then you did that to become finer. You didn't really need it. You wanted that attention. You wanted daddy. You wanted the sugar bear. You wanted something in return for what you did. And it's like someone just said, remember when J-Lo
What's
was
up,
the
Jay?
standard?
Yeah, what's the standard? Crazy. Exactly.
Right. When she said, love don't cost a thing. That shit is still the same. Like, you can't buy me. Any man that I've came across, you trying to buy me or do this and do this, there's got to be an alternative as to why you're doing this. You either got a bitch at home. 9 times out of 10, it was like that. But nah, SZA definitely contradicted herself with that song. And been talking about these women, about their bodies, and she became that woman. I noticed that because I saw the what's that video? Beautiful with Future. And, DJ Khaled. First of all, Future, he looks horrible. That nigga got a fucking bear belly. From looking at the music video that he did with Sierra, Body Party, that shit look bad.
I'm not. That
shit is bad.
I never really understood what was like the whole charm.
He was
a Future.
He has his way. It's the charm.
I was gonna say, I heard he's charming, so I've heard, but I guess because I see him in interviews and he seems so like arrogant. I don't know. I guess I don't see it, but
he's just badass. That's just what it is, and that's what some females do. Like that. Yeah, they like badass men. Yeah. Not gonna sit here and lie. We don't like bad boys. Like, come on, look at Diddy. Diddy been a bad boy all his life, and he's still a bad boy. Even his sons are bad boys.
He is sugar daddy now.
what collab family members dated the same female? I don't know any. And his son, Young Combs, because that's weird.
Super weird. I don't want to date anybody that my sister has dated. Like, I'm good off that. Yeah, I mean, listen, more power to you if you feel like you need to have a little enhancement, a little nip tuck, whatever your insecurities are, and you want to deal with it.
It's more so about the young ones too. They didn't even freaking flourish yet. They just turned like 21 and they're getting their body altered. Bro, you didn't have your growth spurt yet. You did not even hit 25. 25 is the age where we really do stop growing. That was a lie, because my boobs got bigger after I had kids. So
for women,
if you don't want kids, all right, cool. Go do what you gotta do to get the boobies. But if you want kids later on down the line and you are younger than 25 and you're getting your body done, you're gonna regret it. You're not letting your body grow. Like, let it flourish a little bit. And if you really still don't like what you look like, then okay, go ahead, do you. But you young. 21, I wasn't thinking about that. 21, I couldn't wait to go to a party and go drink. Oh my God, that was the only thing I was worried about. That's the only thing I cared about, was going out, going to a party and going to drink and shaking my little bit of ass that I did have.
Listen, I'm all for whatever makes you happy. You like it, I love it. But I feel like nowadays the natural women are winning, because these men are getting tired of seeing the same body types, the same look. It's like everyone looks the same. So it's like you got the natural women with the little rolls, a little fupa, a little shush mark, a little this, a little that. And it's like, yo, we winning. So I ain't never had no problem getting a man. I ain't never had no problem getting dick. I ain't never had none of that shit. So
right. Why am I doing this?
I ain't count on problem.
Because I want to look cute in the outfit. Bitch, I've been looking cute in the outfit. I just tuck my little tummy in real quick. I be sucking in just a little bit. Like, what if there was, I honestly gonna say that society, because we all know the society really did fuck it up. What if they did put plus size models or, not so perfect models in the industry before this time? Because now they're doing it because they've been bashing, the models. Like, they look like fucking pole sticks. Bitches don't look like that. They look anorexic and bulimic, like they're suffering from, they're not eating. I like to eat. You need to put women out there that looks like me. If I'm buying something and I see something on somebody and it looks cute, then I get it. I don't like the way it looks because she has a flat tummy and her thighs is wider, but I have a little fupa and my thighs are wide, not like out, but it's in. I don't look like that, but 9 times out of 10, I still look good. So
the belly button creased me out. I don't know why the post BBL belly button is
there's
wild.
the bullet button. Oh,
belly, not bullet.
wait a minute.
I don't understand. It does look creepy, Jay. I don't know.
Button. Oh, why you say that?
It always looks
Now
creepy. And then when you had more than like one tummy tuck, and it's like your pussy's up here and shit at this point, like it's right under your chin.
But you know you have to keep getting those, right? You really have to keep enhancing yourself.
It looks nasty. After your like second or third one, stop pulling. Your pussy is gonna be right here. Like, stop. What are you doing?
All I can say is it's not necessary. It's not needed. Your belly button looks like a butt. Oh, I'm not gonna get that image out of my head. Thanks a lot. Who said that? Mr. J.
Jason.
Listen, I'm not going to get that image out my head because that's exactly what it looks like. And you know, they got the tattoos at the bottom to cover up the.
Yeah, they always. They always got the tattoos to cover it. I can't.
I'm sorry. I don't want a woman bash, but enough is enough. I'm tired of seeing that shit. I really don't want to see that shit. Yeah. I'm tired. It does not look
And
cute.
you know, like what you said earlier about, you know, having more natural women, you know, as ambassadors for brands or whatever. It's more because they wanted to reach like a certain demographic of like women, you know what I mean? For their product.
It's mostly natural women that's buying that shit.
Yeah. And
some fucking BBL bitches are not buying that shit. They buying Louis, Gucci, Fendi, Prada, all that shit. They are not interested in helping their friend build their brand. They probably going to help promote it by putting it on a little something, but they're not going to spend their money buying that. They're still going to buy Louis Vuitton. They're still going to buy Yeezy, Adidas. They're going to buy other shit. Mm-hmm. People are putting on a front like they are pretending to, you know, be a part of their friend's line. Like, I think it's fake. I'm sorry. Yeah. Like, for example, what's her name? I don't want to say her name wrong because I've been saying it. Carisha.
Carisha, yeah.
Carisha, her. She came out with a brand, and it reminds me of Juicy. And she used the Claremont twins as people to promote it. I'm sorry, I don't like the Claremont twins. They look like oversized processed.
I think I know who you're talking about. Yeah, no.
They look like oversized processed Barbie dolls. First of all, you have more females that are natural that want to buy from you than them bitches. So why not put people from your hood? Why not put people in your caliber just because you got a body done? Think about the people that you knew before you got your body done. Think about the people that don't have their body done. What about them? They want to see what they look like, not what the twins look like. You know what the twins look like because they bought it. Their bodies like we want to see somebody. We want to see something different. We want to relate, just like SZA's music. We want to relate. Don't relate, to that. I'm sorry. No, I'm over it.
All right, we're gonna get to the next track. Track number 4, Lost. And she said, "Don't need no trick. Old dogs don't change. I'm fucking. I ain't making love no more." Again, don't need no trick. Old dogs don't change. So you can't teach your old dog new tricks. I'm guessing. I'm fucking. I ain't making love no more. That's the part that I relate to. I no longer make love.
Basically, you can't do them, join them, is what she's trying to say?
I guess she's trying to say that he ain't gonna change. Man ain't gonna change.
You can't beat him, join him.
Yeah, there we go.
Men do. Men don't. Some men, and I'm not say all, for somebody to say that, oh, I'm bashing men. No, some men don't make love. They fuck. They like to fuck. I don't think men know how to make love.
Yeah, don't make love to me. I'm like, nah, don't make love to me. Like,
I don't think they know how to make love.
It's not a straight fuck. Are
Cause,
men
cause
still make, do men still make love? Like boys to men shit? Like,
they can't, some of them can't even last that long to make love. So
oh. Ba-bum-ba-dum-bum.
I'm horrible. That's why I'm a savage. I say what I want when I want. If you feel away, that's okay.
They
Cause
not
I
lasting
feel some-
anymore nowadays. Barbie, what's up? Jay, do you make love? Do you still make love? Yeah, I'm dying. If you
even
say
like
yes,
low
if the vibe, what? So tell me, set up the vibe for me. Like, set up the mood. What does the
candle.
mood have to be like to make love? That's a lot. Candles and music, and I haven't done that in so long. Like,
I
I love
mean
to fuck to
that's love
music.
vibes, but I'm still fucking to that. So
The vibe
like,
is gonna say love, but this is gonna
right,
be fucking that we doing.
walking that bitch and blowing the motherfucking shits out. Like, what the fuck is you doing? This is a meet and greet. We are not. The fuck is you doing? No,
Yeah, so
absolutely.
I guess, she was talking about that. Like, I guess it could be maybe she ain't feeling homie no more because he's a dog, he's a liar, he's a cheat, whatever he is. So she's like, listen, you're an old dog. I can't teach you new tricks. So we gonna fuck now. We ain't gonna make love no more. That's how I'm interpreting that. Love don't live here anymore. All right.
I really can't think of. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Track number 5. Love language. Show me how to connect to you. Help me understand how you speak your love language.
I don't want to know your love language.
What's your love language?
Do you really want to know? My love language is word of affirmation and physical. I'm not the gift person. I'm the giver. Like, if that's your love language, then cool. But I'm the touchy feely, I need to see you type, cuddles type thing. And word of affirmation. I need reassurance sometimes because guys be falling off.
Mm-hmm.
And that is not cost. It's not even, it don't cost a lot. It really don't. I mean, it may sound like a lot because, I'll be busy. Man, fuck out of here. Next person that say I'm busy. All right. Blocked. No explanation. Blocked. Why you block me? Block again.
Yeah. You know what? I would have to agree with you. I would have to say physical touch. And I say physical touch because I'm very, I don't want to say affectionate, but I'm like very
affectionate girl.
Okay.
Like that cuddle
stuff. Whatever.
We can still be savage females, but we want to be loved too. We're not that aggressive. Like, we're not on some touch me, my nigga. Like, for real, no, we're not like that.
Touch me, yo.
We're not like that. Like, we are sweet. I'm a sweet person when I am in my feelings in a good way. So if you get me, you get friendship me. You don't get relationship me. Those two are two different individuals. Yeah. I don't know who the fuck that bitch is when she's in a relationship because, oh God.
Yeah, me too. I have to agree with you, but I am like that as well. Like, I'm very affectionate. I feel like I really don't know how to be like that anymore though, because it used to come to me naturally, right? Like, even if I really like to do it and we were like fucking, like, it would naturally just come out of me to just be like that. Now it doesn't. So I guess I don't know if I learned a little bit more how to compartmentalize those feelings, or if I'm really like extra guarded. So I'm not really sure where I fall into that. You know what I'm saying? Like, where do I fall with that? But yeah, for the most part, like, prior experience, like, I've been super affectionate. Like, that's one of the things my exes used to love about me, that I was like so loving, so affectionate. I'm so catering. Like, I was all about like you. Like, I really,
someone said that I'm nurturing. I'm
yes.
nurturing. Yeah, that's just natural for me. Yeah. I've been that way even before kids. Like, I can't explain that. That's just how I am.
Jason said, if we talking about us and how we got where we are and all that, it's been a while together. That night we make it love. It's been a while. You make it love. if we've been fighting all week and just grumpy, I'm gonna pour you your drink. We calm and we fucking. Ooh, you're gonna take out all that aggression.
And he said,
all that like pent up.
But at least a week. Just in a week.
You only grabbing your girl's ass once a week. You need to grab that shit once a day.
That's selfish. I don't like that last response. That's selfish.
I have to agree with you though, Ash. My love language would have to be physical and words of affirmation. I don't want to say quality time because I kind of don't want to be with you all the time. So, but I do want us to be all about each other when we are together. Let's say we're together twice a week or 3 times a week. Like I want us to just be us, like phones off.
That's enough.
Right. And that is also enough for me. I'm okay with like twice a week.
Give me some time to miss you. I'm learning to actually like missing somebody. Because once you are around me and I have to see your face and we see each other every day and it's around the same time, I'm going to get annoyed. And I'm going to start doing things that you're not going to like. And it's not intentional. It's just like, I don't want to tell you that you got to go home, but I want you to know that you got to go home. Or I want to go home. I'm going to see you later. Don't take it personal, but I've grown to like my solitude. I really don't need to be around people too much because my social radar goes down and I become this stiff-faced type of girl. And just like, why she look like that? Because I don't want to be here.
Yeah, that's true. Me too. And I will check out in front of motherfuckers. I do not care. Like, I will be mentally gone in a room full of people. They'll be like, what's wrong with that girl? I'm not here. That's why.
Yeah.
I'm gone.
And that's
like,
what
I'm in my bed right now.
Yeah, that's exactly what I get. I guess when my mother, she calls me, she's like, you come off as standoffish. No, I come off as if I don't want to be here, but I'm trying to be nice. You don't want to be rude in a group of people that you're trying to, get to know. But I'm not about to be overly friendly because then you're going to think I'm a fucking psycho. Like, oh my God, it's nice to meet you. And then, no, I'm not about to be all up on you. I don't know you, girl.
Yeah. JS, do you think the longer you live alone, the harder to share space with a partner? Yes. Yeah. I think so. Yes. I'm going to say because I was in an 8-year and then I was in a 5-year shortly after. And I've been single for 5 years and I've been living by myself for 5 years. And I find it very hard. Just the thought of having to share my space again with a man. It's hard.
Yeah.
Because I like my solitude. I like to be, you have that single woman behavior, things that you do that you don't necessarily like want to do in front of a man like that. Like there's just things that I like to do. I love to come home and it's like peace and quiet. Like I just need that peace and quiet. Me or myself, like
throw my jacket somewhere and just lay on the couch just for a few seconds.
Yes.
Get up and do adult things. Like I want to relax. I don't want to just come in the house and like, oh, let me get dinner ready because he's about to
come home and this and that. Like, yes, I can't.
No,
I don't. Not for you to know.
Yeah, I'm tired. I cook and clean all the time. Get somebody else do it. Not me. We go half and half. I do not want to cook. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no.
Not like I can't cook. I cook my ass off. So
I be seeing the shit you be making.
So it's like I just get tired. Like I'm feeding myself.
It has nothing to do with not being nurturing. Like I can still be nurturing regardless, but it's the fact that like I just want to be able to be alone when I want to be alone. And that's one of the things that has happened with me in my prior relationships, that they take that shit so personal. Like they think I'm mad at them. I don't want to be around them. And it's like, yo, I live with you already as it is. Like, can I find some sort of like little alone time in this space that we share with one another? Can I? Like, can I be in the bedroom by myself for like 2 hours and like
not even a
binge on shows and just...
I need my own room because it's like a man that wants a man cave, sir. I want a beauty cave, an alone cave, a weed cave, a relaxed cave. Guys are not the only person. Guys are not the only people that need that little sanctuary for them. We want alone time too.
You can. I'm not mad at you. But what if I miss you? I'm trying to cuddle you to death. That's fine. You could cuddle me to death. But when we see one another, when we see one another. And I will only cuddle with my man. Like, I'm not cuddling with somebody I'm just fucking.
Not what he say. It's called a bitch.
It's called a bitch then.
Wow. Okay.
All right. So next track, Blind, one of my favorites. She says, my past can't escape me. My pussy precedes me. My mind, how the times change. I'm still playing the victim and you still playing the pick me.
I like that one. That's the song. That's one of the songs that I actually like.
Yeah. No, we don't cuddle to Terror Squad. You know, I can't with him.
Yo, why do they always think that we hard body? Our loving self is completely different from friend self. Like, people have to know that once you get to know a woman as a friend and then y'all become lovers, there's two different sides of her. Mm-hmm. Those are not the same thing. So whatever music I listen to on my friend zone type of vibe may not be the type of music that I'm gonna listen to with you, because I don't want you to think that I'm not that rough rider type bitch. Mm-hmm. Not anymore. No.
You know what, Ash? I wish I would have known that at a younger age. I wish I would have I wish I would have started my relationship more as a friendship as opposed to trying to dive into just a relationship. I guess, you know, I was young and
because we weren't taught these things, yo. Things that we have learned in school did not prepare us for this shit. Mm-hmm. My mother and my father, may he rest in peace, they did us dirty. They did me dirty. Because you brought me in this, you ain't teach me not a damn thing about relationship, love, all that stuff. You just told me, don't like boys, don't do that, don't have sex, wait till you get older. That's not telling me nothing. We need to learn. And I feel like there should be learning classes for that type of shit. You got to be friends first before you get into a relationship. I've learned that the hard way, because we don't know how this person is when it comes to confrontation. We don't know how they are when they get angry. We don't know how they are when they're like in their mood swings. And we need to know all those things so we could see if we can handle it or if we want to deal with it. Because we be rushing. I don't know why we rushing. Where are we going? Why are we rushing? That's what it was. We rush.
I don't know.
If they're calling women fast because guys are fast too, we rushed. We have rushed into these type of relationships and not really building a stable friendship foundation first.
Yes, Jay. If a man asks for alone time, yes, he can have whatever he wants. He can have that. Boys' night out, man cave, whatever it is, he can have that. I don't want him to change. I don't want a man to change who he is. You know what I mean? I just want him to be able to compromise when it's needed, and I will do the same. Like, I'll reciprocate that. I don't want you to like stop having friends. I don't want you to stop fucking, you know, having boys' night or like watching football with one another or going out to the bar to watch sports. I don't want you to change that. You know what I mean? But I want you to be able to like compromise as far as like if I want to do something that I want to do, you're willing to come, or like I'll do the same thing for you. Like, listen, I might not I don't watch sports. I don't watch football. I don't watch baseball. I don't watch anything. But if I know you really love football, like, I'll go to a fucking football game with you. You know what I mean? Like, I'll get us tickets and we'll go to a football game together. You know what I mean? So that's what I mean. Other than that, like, I don't mind you doing what you want to do as a man. So y'all cuddle. DMX never come back.
Can I still hang out with my ex? Nigga, fuck no. Like,
no.
What the hell?
Why would you want to hang out with you? No. Okay, he said, I don't know if friendships first is the best way. It's good, but it can be bad. I say friendship because, right, let's say we became friends first and we established a relationship. I feel like just because now we have the title of relationship doesn't mean that, like, we stop being friends. You know what I mean? So, like, I want to be able to still talk as friends, tell each other things, joke around, goof around, like the way we did before we put a title on it. So it's like why do we become friends, get into a relationship, and then forget like the friend aspect of the relationship? That's what I don't like.
He said, but if you knew your friend was a cheater, then you and him get together? Do you carry over that knowledge into a relationship? First of all, a cheater is always going to be a cheater. They just cheat smarter. We're not,
as she previously said.
we're not doing that.
You shouldn't. I'm gonna just give my opinion. I don't think that you shouldn't judge anything that someone did before they got with you. Everybody has a past. You know what I mean? Like, I might not particularly like it. I might know. I might not particularly like it, but I have a past too. You know what I'm saying? Like, I did my dirt too. Like, I've cheated. I've cheated in a relationship, and that's a fact. Like, I have cheated in a relationship, but like, it's not because like I'm a cheater. You know what I mean? Unfortunately, like, I was emotionally immature. I didn't know how to deal with the issues that was going on in the relationship. You know what I mean? I can admit that I was being selfish.
Mm-hmm.
I was being selfish. I couldn't just leave. You know what I mean? And just.
I think this person is kind of misunderstanding the whole friend aspect. You got to get to know your partner before they become your partner. That's why some people are saying date your best friend and stuff like that, or get with your best friend. You want that person to be like your best friend. You want to be able to go to that person about anything. You guys have to come into an agreement to be civilized with one another. You can't get into a relationship with a complete stranger and expect it for it to work. That's why some of these relationships fail. We don't really know these people. We're jumping into the relationship because, oh, I like you, you like me. Oh, I like the dates that we go on. I like the way you fuck me type shit. And then you get in the relationship and it's not what you want. You were just in a fuck me phase, and they did well for that time period, and it's over. So no. That's no. You gotta build a friend. You gotta build the friendship. You have to build some type of foundation when you get to know someone. Even when it comes,
as long as the past don't contain chlamydia, we good. I'm done with him.
Oh Lord. Oh Lord.
What's wrong with you, yo? What's wrong?
Just spicing up the room.
Always. As long as the past don't contain, I mean, something a little antibiotic can't fix. No, let me stop. Let me not say that. But what's up, y'all? Yeah, I feel like it's important. I was always been that type of person that would try to rush into shit. Like, she had to leave. She coming back.
Somebody keep calling me.
Tell them to leave you alone. It's Haiti time.
Somebody keep calling me. Like, stop fucking calling me. But nobody. It's 9:20. It's disrespectful at this time.
Very disrespectful, especially on Haiti time. You know what I'm saying?
My son is sleeping. I'm kind of kid free for the moment. Leave me alone. If you're not sending me no free food, no money.
You hear that?
I'm not.
Some Uber Eats, y'all.
I'm gonna be honest. Was it in her song? I don't know. I don't think it's in her song. She said something in her song. I forgot what song it was. I'm not fucking for fun no more.
9 on a Friday though. Yeah.
No, he's 9 on a Friday. Yes, 9 on a Friday, nigga. I be split. I'm watching Wednesday. Or I'm watching, what's that freaking show? It's a few shows that is coming back on Netflix. That's what I will be doing. I'm a homebody. I've been a homebody ever since I was young. I just was immature not to realize it. Because anytime I went out, I was ready to go home once I got into the place. Like, okay,
that's me now.
I'm at this party. I'm drinking, and then I'm like, okay, I'm about to sober up. Can we go home now? Girl, we just got here. It's only been an hour. How long you want to stay? Till it ends? Oh my God, I was that friend that needed to be dropped off at home first. Like, can we go somewhere else? Where we going? We going to get something to eat, and then we go home. Can we take it to go, please?
That's me now.
I guess you could say I'm a homebody because my mom made sure that I stayed my ass in the motherfucking house. I was not outside. I was not chilling on the stoop. I was in activities. I was freaking doing day camps. I had a summer youth job. I was doing everything. So when I finally became
summer youth, oh my God, you
yes, summer youth. I was at fucking Patty Cake camp. and Canarsie.
I
That
was
was
a
my
counselor.
camp.
I was a
Yes,
camp
I was. I was a junior counselor and then a counselor. Like I
Yeah.
stayed at that job for a minute.
She's an Aquarius.
I'm a Cap Aquarius.
Cap Aquarius. Yeah, she's on the cusp.
Yeah, I'm on that cusp. I'm oddly different.
I know she's a Cancer.
Nah, who said I was a Cancer?
I know she a Cancer.
Oh my God.
She's not a Cancer.
Nah, I'm far from a Cancer.
Yeah.
Not Lord have mercy. Oh my God. I'm not one of those Aquarius that everybody has that vibe.
You know what's funny is that you show both sides. Like you really do show the Aquarius at times, and you do show the Capricorn. That's the funny shit about it. Because I definitely see Aquarius at times, and I definitely see your Cap at times. I'm like, oh, she's capping today.
Yeah,
she capping today.
I guess you could say I have split personality. I'm like a Gemini.
Oh God, no.
No, not that. I'm not that cuckoo. And you want to know what's crazy? Oddly enough, Aquarius are compatible with Geminis, and I can't fucking stand
Yeah.
that.
You are compatible with Geminis, Libras, and Sagittarius.
My mother is a Sagittarius. My kids are Libras, and Geminis. That's the majority of who I've been attracting is Geminis. Like,
I don't I've never been attracted or liked a Libra, and every Libra I know is a liar.
Don't do it.
Seriously, every Libra I know is like a liar. Yeah, seriously.
I'm gonna say the Libras and the Sagittariuses are hand in hand. Like they're like,
yeah,
they're cuckoo. Like, I'm sorry, I'm not messing with a Sag. No. No, absolutely not. Don't even know. Libras, from my knowledge and from my experience with dating a Libra and having an ex-friend as a Libra, no. They have alternative they have alternative motives. They don't do it. Don't do it. Please don't do it. I can't.
I've never liked anyone that was a Libra.
I'm gonna be honest right here, right now, with some of you people that really don't know me. The only real bad thing about me is my mouth. My mouth is.
It's a gift and a curse.
Just don't get me mad. Just don't get me mad. Do not get me mad.
I'm telling you, like, my mouth is a gift and a curse.
I'm telling you that right now. My mouth can be a blessing, but also a curse. You need to stay on one side, because once you hit the other side, you're gonna be like, oh, you're gonna cry. You ever seen a grown man?
The winning team.
I've seen a grown man cry before.
Yes,
Aquarius be mad sensitive though, mad emotional. We are in tune with our emotions, and we are sensitive to a certain point. We're sensitive
I've never really seen Aquarius as emotional, to be honest. And I've experienced men and women. Well,
when it comes to Aquarius emotions, for me, it's either because I got my feelings hurt or my heart broken. That's the only time you're going to see those emotions come out. And for us being sensitive, it's because either we confided in you with something and you threw it back in our face. It's like, damn, that was harsh. That's why those traits are so up there. Because as an Aquarius, we are open and blunt to a lot of shit. So best believe we could take it and we could dish it. But watch your mouth. That's it. That's all I gotta say. That's it. Oh my gosh.
All right. So we're gonna go to forgive list. Forgive less. I thought I told you before, it's not gonna end how you want. Not in the dark anymore. I might forgive it, I won't forget it. What is it, Johnny? What do you have against us Pisces? I need to know. Like, my head you breaking my heart every time I flirt.
He said, but being crazy with your mouth and being blunt, how you say, watch our mouth. Being crazy is because you're taking me to that level. And being blunt, we're being honest. you may take it as an insult because we're being honest. The crazy is different from being a blunt. And we say watch your mouth because you're going to bring that crazy out. So if you don't want that crazy out, watch your mouth. That's it. But my bluntness, I'm not going to say anything disrespectful. I'm just going to be honest about shit. So it's like, pick a side. Pick a side.
Pick a side. I'll be loving y'all. Y'all be breaking my heart every time. Johnny, you might want to leave Pisces alone. Like, we're not compatible with Gemini.
They're heartbreaking. You got the best of me. Because that's what
you are compatible with Libras and Sag and Aquarius. You know?
How can we feel safe to be honest? Watch your tone. That's it. As an Aquarius and from New York, your tone. Watch your blood clot tone, please. Just watch your tone.
What she said.
Just watch your tone. It's not what you say, it's how you say it.
Let me be compatible with y'all, you guys. If you can cater to our love languages, then you got us. And let me tell you something, Johnny. I was with a Gemini for a year, a brief year. He ruined it for y'all. He ruins it for y'all.
Oh my God.
Because y'all really got two sides to y'all.
Geminis are the ones that are very contradicting too, because I'll have an individual that you'll tell something to them, and then when they start to do that jokey joke, and they'll throw that in there like a little joke, and you're like, all right, let me do one back, and they be like, oh, why would you say that? Nigga, you started this, so I'm gonna finish it. When a Gemini goes hard, best believe I'm gonna go harder.
You know what they are though? They're really good conversationalists though. I have Gemini friends and I can really hold down. Like, I love a stimulating, like, informative conversation. I love that. I will talk with someone all day, every day if I'm learning from them. Or it's just like, it's a flowing conversation.
Geminis are always the fucking victims.
You're a Gemini too?
Oh
He's
my
Gemini
God.
too? Marty,
Bro.
you a Gemini?
Please don't say you are.
It looks like great conversation we holding out. Yes, I do give you guys that. Great conversation.
I could be on the phone with y'all for a little minute. I could do a workout. You know, I'll even pause my music to listen to y'all talk. So what's your sign?
Right. If you're not a Gemini, what are you? Let me take a guess. I'm going to say
Scorpio.
Taurus.
Oh, Lord, please don't be that.
Taurus.
Oh,
Aries.
Jesus. He's an Aries.
That's my moon.
I never dealt with an Aries, guys, but I have two best friends that are Aries. They're women. They're the best.
I don't have any Aries. That's my moon sign though, but it shows a lot.
You guys are close to a Taurus, but y'all definitely not a Taurus. Yeah. Please don't claim that. Don't claim that.
I'm wanting to fuck every Virgo.
What did he say?
I'll be wanting to fuck every Virgo. What do you love about Virgos? You just want to go through the whole sign.
I'm sorry, I can't.
Wake up, serial killers.
Oh, always keep you cool.
They chaotic. Aries are chaotic as fuck.
Lord.
Sign. All right, we're gonna go. Oh, so forgiveness. Oh, we did go through that. I might forgive, but I won't forget. That's definitely me, and that's the, like, I guess the vengeful side of me, where it's like I feel like I always want my leg back eventually. Like, if it's not gonna be today, it's not gonna be tomorrow. It's not gonna be a year. It's gonna be 2 years from now. Like, but like, I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it regardless. Either life's gonna get you or I'm gonna get you. One of the two.
Oh my God.
You know?
Yeah. Listen, he said Hitler was a Taurus.
That's all I gotta say.
Yo.
Does Kanye know that?
Wait, Kanye is a Taurus?
Nah, but he got to think for Hitler. So we ain't even gonna get into that, girl. Ain't trying to get canceled. Actually, Kanye is a Gemini. So is Donald Trump.
No wonder I don't like them.
What do you got to say now about that, Johnny?
Definitely don't like definite.
What do you got to say about that, Johnny? What do you got to say about Kanye and Donald Trump being Gemini?
I'm gonna say for the song though, I can say that I'm going to forgive for myself, but I'm not going to forget. Like, I need to forgive for myself because I need to move on from that pain that was caused either from a friend or from a relationship. Because if we keep holding on to that shit, it's just going to drain us. Like, I can't believe this person did it to me, and we're still talking about it a year or two later. You haven't forgive that person. So,
yeah,
it's like a bittersweet feeling when you forgive for yourself and you move past it. But I'm not gonna forget. So just be careful what you do.
Mm-hmm.
The worst thing you can ever do to Aquarius is lie.
Mm-hmm. Johnny knows all the freaking Geminis. Tupac, Biggie, Kendrick, Eazy-E, Andre 3000, Lauryn Hill. God damn, you know all of them.
Cause he a Gemini. He probably be scope. He probably follow all of them people. Just for Eazy-E. R.I.P.
Yeah. Yeah, Ash, I agree with you. It takes a lot of energy out of you to want to hold on to that resentment and that wanting to get your leg back. But it's just, oh my God, there's just something that lives. There's just something that leaves
Just
that lives
I don't
deep
find
down.
You might as well block me. You might as well move from your house that you live at. You might as well don't let me find with your mama, your father, your cousin, your sister, your brother. I am going to get my lick back. Seeking vengeance is definitely not what God wants us to do, but I'm going to get my lick back. You cheated on me? Oh, R.I.P.
Savage said, you thought Michael Myers going after Lori was bad? You
Bitch.
don't want an Aquarius coming after you.
Listen, if you cheat on me cheating on you is not the worst that I'm going to do. I'm not going to cheat on you. I'm going to let you pretend that everything is all good. And I'm going to hit you when you least expect it. And that shit's going to burn. And
That's
it's going to burn so bad that you are going to wish that you never met me. Just don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. You've been warned. And the crazy thing is, any person that I start showing interest to or have relations with or dating, I'm warning you. I give warnings. And these niggas don't listen. And they be like, oh my God, you're fucking great.
I told you. I feel you.
That's why
I'm the most.
I wouldn't be able to listen to SZA album. She gonna make me want to fuck shit up. I'm fucking it up. I'm not even mad no more about that nigga, but I want to fuck shit up.
Like, I was over it. I thought I was healed from this bullshit. Now I'm mad all over again. Fuck.
Listen. Don't do it.
But yeah, overall, I enjoyed the album. I know you said earlier that some of the tracks do sound like they do, and I don't know if it's because maybe she's working with like the same producers, maybe, but like the sounds itself and just the vibe and I guess what she's actually singing about is a little different. Yeah, she sounds a little bit more like
her lyrics is. I can say that this is definitely popping. It's just the melody that she's using. I'm just like,
yeah, I get. In some songs, it does sound like yes. I can hear the growth in the album. I can hear her a little bit more confident as opposed to like control. Yeah, she's always gonna be. She's Scorpio. She's always gonna be petty. She's always gonna be petty. She a November one.
She's a Scorpio.
November 8th, honey. Yes, she is. So that pettiness is always gonna be in there. But she seems a little bit more confident, and she's more like I'm that bitch as opposed to control, where she was a little bit more. Like she would doubt herself more and it was a little bit more subconscious and insecure about who she was. I do hear the growth in her, like more of like, listen, I still. That's what I did. I'm actually going to make like a playlist where I have both of them and it's mixed like random.
Yes. Send it to me.
Yeah, and I'm going to send it to you because that's so you'll get to really hear like the change in the music.
When I can tell you that I've been on SZA heavy, like I've been on SZA SoundCloud, like 2014.
Me too.
Nobody did not know who the hell she was. Same with Janae. No one knew who they were. It was like, Who's
Yeah.
Janae? That's Little Fizz son. I've been on her since.
Janae, SZA, The Weeknd. I knew I
What?
was on to The Weeknd before
Oh my
anyone knew what
God.
The Weeknd looked like.
Mm. We could
Before
go for
anyone knew what the
hours.
fuck The
We
Weeknd
could go
looked
for
like.
hours.
Yeah.
We could go
So,
for hours.
mhm.
Y'all want to know who my favorite rapper is? I bet you y'all gonna say something.
I want to smash the chord to see how that poom poom like. Oh God. They ain't gonna give it up easy. Best believe.
I guess nobody want to know what my. Well, I'm gonna say it anyway. J.
No,
Cole.
I want to hear. J. Cole? J. Cole's
Mhm.
great. J.
I love
Cole's
him.
J. Cole's in my top
I've
5.
been rocking with that man since 2011.
Yeah. J. Cole's
Yep.
good.
Yep.
I saw him in oh my God, what festival? Fuck, I forgot the festival. That was here in New York, in Queens. But I got to see him and it was cool. He sounds just like his records. Like,
I want to see
it
him in
was good.
person. I'm gonna be honest. I miss it with the Caesar haircut. I don't like them locks. I don't.
You don't like the locks?
Oh, wow. What the fuck? This shit go on. It's
He's
giving
an
me Florida.
Aquarius.
I'm not. I know,
Mm-hmm.
but he got that hair. That does not excuse why his hair look like that. Absolutely not. I just
Like, you don't
like
have
I
an
told you,
Aquarius
the hair
past for
going.
me.
I love your music. I love you as a person, but that hair gotta go. That's me being blunt.
Gotta go.
Gotta go.
Yeah. Well, guys, it's 9:40 p.m. We went way past what we usually
But it's
do
been
for
fun.
our decisions. But it's been fun, yes. Well, hopefully it won't be your last time out here because we peeps.
I know we gotta come back on here. This is fun.
This is a regular schmegular conversation with us.
Y'all
like,
follow me though.
effortlessly. Go follow my boo Ash, aka Savage.
Yep.
Yeah, make sure you guys do that. So thank you guys again for joining me. This is your girl, Katie Baby, Bad Decisions every
Happy
Friday. Yeah, follow me as well if you're not following. And go listen to that SZA album. Ladies,
Yes.
remember you deserve to be happy and fuck disrespectfully. Okay?
You know what? I'm out.
Peace.